What's going on, basketball fans? Welcome to another Hardwood Heroes online recap. I'm your online host, Pat Chiesa, and to my left is Alexander reporter Kaylee Donegan. Kaylee, you saw the Spartans drop tonight's contest to Vinton County. 48-35 was your final in favor of the Vikings. With the win, Vinton County improves to 8-3, and Alexander falls to 5-8. How exactly did this game play out?
Well, Pat, Alexander really started the game with a lot of energy, and they led 9-5 after the first quarter. In fact, both teams kept the tempo up the whole game and really pushed that ball up and down the floor. Post play was also a key for tonight's game. I could probably count on my fingers the number of outside shots there was, so there definitely weren't too many. But during the second, Vinton County kind of pushed ahead a little bit. They only led by one, but they really just started to take control of the game. Really, the problem for Alexander was they just couldn't get those boards. They lost a lot of second chance opportunities, which made it very tough to score. Vinton County only led by 5 after 3 quarters, but like I said before, they just took control and ran with it to the end.
Well, obviously, this is a big turnaround in a bad way for the Spartans. They won their previous game against Wellston by 27, and now they lose this game. What were their biggest problems tonight?
Well, Alexander has dropped some really close games this season. Like against Athens, they lost in double overtime when they were in it the whole way. But tonight, the problem were rebounds and turnovers. It was a constant struggle for the Spartans. Vinton County out-rebounded Alexander 33-22, which 11 rebounds, that's not too much of a difference, but those rebounds really led to second chance opportunities for the Vikings, and they just used it to score. Alexander kind of took themselves out of the game tonight. They had 17 unforced turnovers, Coach Gabriel told us after the game, and if you can't hold on to the ball, you just can't score. Coach Gabriel commented after the game about his team's struggles tonight and their overall performance.
We was timid. We played scared. Why, I don't know. We practiced yesterday. We knew exactly everything they was going to run, how they was going to do it, how the trap was coming, where we were supposed to be, and we went brain dead.
Well, hopefully the Spartans can solve these problems quickly since they have a big game tomorrow, Tuesday night, that is, against the Logan Chieftains at home in Alexander. What were some positive aspects that Coach Gabriel and the Spartans can take away from tonight's game?
Well, there were a couple positive things. Braden Jones, he's a young player, and he led the team with 10 points tonight. But just because he only had 10, which is not a huge stat, you could really tell his presence out there. He was all over the court, getting the ball, taking shots, so he's really starting to emerge in the Spartan lineup, which is definitely good for the team because he'll be a future player. Jack Hart, of course, he's always a big presence for the Spartans. He had 9 points tonight, but 12 blocks, which were fun to watch. Wow. Got the crowd riled up and everything. But he's a really key part of the post-off offense that Alexander likes to run. If he has another strong performance tomorrow night, it definitely will be a positive against Logan Chieftains. In times in tonight's game, the Spartans' speedy offense really came together. They couldn't get it throughout the whole game, so they need to work on that consistency. But if they can get their flow together and take down the turnovers, they can definitely look to compete tomorrow.
Well, yeah, hopefully Alexander's offense will be rolling for all 4 quarters tonight. That will definitely be imperative against a team such as the Logan Chieftains. Thanks, Kaylee. Great stuff as always.
No problem.
That's all we have from Studio A. Remember to keep it locked on the web for nightly game recaps from myself and Brad Appleton. And for your full dose of Hardwood Heroes, tune into the show Sunday nights at 6:30 on WOUB2. And remember, the show re-airs Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday at 8. So until then, be heroic.